I guarantee you, if I sat down and interviewed Lil Yachty, he would say the same thing I'd be saying. And he one of the most biggest icons in black culture.
BLM? Since you want to be so black powered?
BLM is a scam.
Clip that! Send it to the fucking news.
BLM was literally a scam. They had bought mansions, and you probably wouldn't know anything about it because you don't care about black people. You don't follow black
I do care about black people.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Crews spent Monday removing the yellow words that spell out Black Lives Matter just blocks from the White House.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what, we got a bunch of brand new products, and we also got some products we're trying to get up out of here, all right? We got our new Presidential Seal tumbler, so get it today. Also, if you go to the sales section, 60% off. This is really, truly March Madness. 60% off all of your favorite products. I overdid it. I got too much of this stuff, and I want y'all to get it out so we can get new products. Some of it we will bring back. Some of it we will never bring back. So go on and get it today. Also, I want to tell you guys about a huge partnership with Spice and Tea Exchange in Prescott, Arizona. These are my favorites. So you can go and check it out, but I'm just going to give y'all a hint. The Kahuna garlic salt, my wife literally carries it in her purse, unlike Hillary Clinton, who lied about it. My wife carried this stuff everywhere. We put it everywhere. The tea, the bourbon and chestnut tea, I absolutely love. And the Alderwood smoked sea salt, I put them on my steaks when I grill my steaks, and they're absolutely phenomenal. You can get them right here at the Officer Tatum store, or you can just put it in Tatum store. Like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Let's go to Lil Yachty. I want y'all to see this in Lil Yachty, because when Lil Yachty said, y'all cool with it. When Brandon said, I'm a chucking and jiving for the white man.
You shouldn't have an ounce of respect for anybody claiming Black Lives Matter at this point when they don't give a flying flip about black police officers. They don't care about black conservatives. They care nothing about black people in the hood. They don't even raise money for people in the hood. They don't care about black men who are out here doing the right thing, that need a hand up, that need help out. How many businesses have they gave these millions of dollars to? How many black businesses have they sustained during the shutdown? None. How much money went to George Floyd's family that they raised after his death? None. How many went to any of these people? They have done nothing but sit around and bash people as a racist, domestic, terrorist organization. That's how I look at them. If you don't want people to not like you, get your stuff together and start supporting people in this country, or shut your freaking mouth.
Roll the clip.
You spent $100,000 on a trip to Disney once. How much have you spent on charitable causes this year? Let's start cooking these pancakes.
This year technically just started, so this year, I mean, like, it's hard to.
What about last year?
Well, last year, you know, it's hard to gauge.
Oh, right. So what about the year before last year?
Oh, well, that year, that's a good year. Yeah, it's just blurry. I be doing so much.
BLM? Since you want to be so black powered?
BLM is a scam.
Clip that! Send it to the fucking news.
BLM was literally a scam. They had bought mansions, and you probably wouldn't know anything about it because you don't care about black people. You don't follow black
I do care about black people. Look at my chocolate. You're mad.
It's a disguise.
You're mad. I think I'm literally the most pro-black person in this room.
Because you have an all-white staff?
They're not white. They're POC. But don't laugh.
I
do have a gay, so I also am.
Gay?
I don't know if this is a parody or not, but let's go to the next clip. News clip. Now, hold on. I want to frame this real quick because we putting it up here. I think Lil Yachty, which I don't listen to his music. I don't even know what song he ever sing. It's this meme they go around him coming on stage and they put Trump on him or whatever. That was pretty cool. That's the only thing I know about Lil Yachty. But I know Lil Yachty, I guarantee you, if I sat down and interviewed Lil Yachty, he would say the same thing I'd be saying. And he one of the most biggest icons in black culture. He would say that BLM was a fraud, and all these people that are claiming that they pro-black, they got all white staff and all kind of other stuff. I'm telling you, like, it's a thing out here, bro. Like, I probably have more diversity on my staff when it comes to black people or whatever than 99% of these activists. They go around suing people for civil rights infractions with a white law firm. Wait a minute, you can't get a black law firm? They black, won't put their money in not one black bank. You go look at their investment portfolio. How many black companies on their investment portfolio that are publicly traded? They follow the S&P 500. They probably got 0, and they don't care. Anyway, Lil Yachty was right. Black Lives Matter is a fraud, and now the world, after they've hoodwinked everybody except us.
New released tax filings show exactly how Black Lives Matter spent their donation money. William Lajeunesse has been digging through it all. What do you have for us, William?
Well, Stuart, here you have an $80 million foundation. Last year, they had 0 board meetings and 1 board member. So that's not oversight. But the scrutiny is over use of donor money to hire friends and family. So 3 expenses stand out. BLM gave almost $1 million to Damon Turner, the father of the co-founders, Patrisse Cullors' child, to produce live events. $840,000 went to her brother, Paul, for security. Cullors also admits hiring her mother and sister to work at BLM's LA mansion.
I think it's important that people understand that while my brother is the head of security and my mom and sister did work at the property, it's not like I literally, opened up the bank accounts and was like, I'm bringing all my family and friends in. Folks had skill sets.
BLM also paid Shaloma Bowers $2.1 million for consulting. He and 2 others now serve on the board. BLM spent $1.2 million lobbying to impeach President Trump and eliminate bail. Cullors spent $73,000 on a private jet and used the LA mansion for 2 private parties, but later reimbursed BLM for both. BLM dispersed $25 million in grants to 31 groups. They banked $41 million, including $32 million in stock. Supporters blame any accounting flaws on inexperience.
She has my respect because she's unapologetic in her approach. She's telling you what she is. She's a Marxist. So Marxists steal money from other people and they enrich themselves until the people that they stole from are poor. And so she has stolen money from other people on the pretext of a lie that is Black Lives Matter. And she's enriched herself and she's brought 4 homes. I mean, you have to kind of appreciate the honesty. She's not hiding by any means, And so, yeah, I tend to agree with you here. She's a communist through and through, and she's been unbelievably unapologetic in her approach.
Al Sharpton must be looking at this and saying, like, I've done this for 40 years. Where did I go wrong? I don't have a house in Topanga Canyon.
Right, exactly right. It's completely ridiculous.
But,
and, you're right. The corporations are standing behind her, which is incredibly interesting. And you pointed to something really important. These corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter. And you're correct. They said we raised more than $90 million. How much more, we will never know. But $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement. Apparently, the black movement was Patrisse moving herself, a black woman moving herself into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst black people? Why is she choosing to move herself into an all-white neighborhood? These are important questions.
Yeah, I think they are. It's Topanga Canyon, not Riverside County. Really quickly, the looting that we're seeing in Minneapolis was just reflexive. This police shooting does sound like it raises questions about the competence of the police officer and what's going on with the Minneapolis Police Department. Maybe they've lowered the standards. Maybe there aren't, enough cops. Who knows? We should find out, I think. But looting in immediate response to that, why would we put up with that?
We shouldn't put up with that, but the reason why we do is because the Democrats see some advantage in this, right? So right now you have a bunch of criminals that love Black Lives Matter as an organization. They love when a black person dies, and we don't know what the reasons are. We don't know what happened, but it signals to them that they are now allowed to run into the streets and grab whatever they want, whether it's from Target, whether it's from Walmart. And what's remarkable also is that these corporations are standing behind Black Lives Matter, right? They're pouring money into these corporations. And I remember most notably during the George Floyd riots, Target even came out and said, we don't even care that we were rioted and looted because we just stand with Black Lives Matter. That's not a normal thing for a corporation to do when it's losing money. So that means that a corporation must be getting something else, right? What is it? What are they investing in when they invest in the lie that is Black Lives Matter? What is the return? I think Josh Hawley alluded to it in the previous segment, and I think you're onto something when you say that the corporations seek to control this country. They're willing to give up money. They're willing to let their stores be rioted and looted because they see something bigger that they're gaining from these riots and these lootings and these lies, and that is control over this country. It's power, and it's sinister, and it's sick.
Look at what they're doing now. They're getting rid of it. Roll it.
Crews spent Monday removing the yellow words that spell out Black Lives Matter just blocks from the White House.
I think residents trust my judgment.
D.C.'s Mayor Muriel Bowser ordered the removal under a threat from Congress. Georgia Republican Congressman Andrew Clyde introduced a bill forcing the mayor to rename Black Lives Matter Plaza, or Congress would withhold federal funding from the district.
We have bigger.
Other clip.
Flexed by President Trump and his allies, crews are working to dismantle the Black Lives Matter Plaza near the White House. GOP lawmakers had been threatening to withhold funding from Washington if D.C. did not get rid of the mural. The 2-block mural was constructed in 2020 following the police killing of George Floyd. An artist who worked on it said it was meant to be inspirational.
We changed the whole vibe. The chaos went away. Art saves lives. It changes the energy, and that's what we did. And that you can feel the energy changing now. Now that the art is being taken away, you can feel the vibe leaving as well. It hurts. It's very physical. Even when we painted it before it was made a permanent space, all these things weren't here, like the physical parts, the cobblestone and all of that. So seeing it like literally being ripped up, it hurts.
The artist adding she will never stop making her voice heard.
Oh, man. I can't believe people think that's activism. But anyway, I get it. She want to be an artist. They want to do that. But I think it's enough of trying to break us up into groups. I think all lives matter. That includes black people. That includes gay people and trans and all that. Everybody matters. You know, maybe some people are stupid, but that don't mean they don't matter. That don't mean they shouldn't be treated with dignity and respect. Can we all just get along?